we are chucking me motor in today. The old S14 engine is going in the hole. We have a jammed engine mount, however, and now it's starting to rain in my open air workshop. What are we doing? We are
cutting your engine mount.
Cutting the engine mounts off because this bolt on this mount has rounded off. Progressing along pretty nicely. We've got brake booster master all back in, all brake lines and stuff are back in. Got the engine mounts off, got all the loom stuff back in, fuse box mounted.
Don't understand how they eat the things.
What's for lunch, Grabo?
Oh, noodles. Maggies.
The old 2 minis. Ramen and beer for me. Oh, so good. Reusing the stuff that was already in the car, but obviously going from this intercooler, this little baby one, to a bigger one. It's not going to be there, everybody. It's going to be higher. Today is Thursday to go and do some work on the car at Graham's workshop. Going to attack some of the wiring, kind of pull apart the loom that I had made for the Laurel and probably start afresh because I made a couple of mistakes in there that Adam noticed. So, and I'm getting pretty excited to drive. So yeah, we'll get to Graham's and then check back in. All right, so we're here at Graham's. To do some of this wiring stuff. So we can see I've gone through and stripped all the heat shrink and looming and stuff that I'd done for the Laurel. I had a couple of things not quite right, and besides all that, I'm trying to use the factory loom hole. So everything was a little bit wrong, so it wasn't really going to work out, but we can see Adam has done one charge pipe, and the intercooler bung attachment bungs have been readjusted to suit this panel, which was already made. So just got this cold side to do. So I've got some AU fans. These are the big grunty blowers. The Ready oil block, thermostatic oil block, trust. And my flywheel on there. This is a pipe there for the cold side. So yeah, keep cracking on with the wiring stuff. Got 4 of those there. That's injectors. That is coils with ground and power. Those are the fans. That is power to the boost solenoid. We've got everything bunched together nicely. So we've just started getting the heat shrink on the loom. So I guess this first piece goes up to the first junction. Yeah, so this is to the first junction where these wires run off to control the boost controller. So it's our first junction there. Plug's obviously there. Just doing a little bit of heat shrinkage here. Starting on our main strong. This heat shrink's way nicer than the stuff from Jayco, to be honest.
You want it like up on top.
Here?
At least over here, because otherwise it's going to melt.
How's that?
Dirty as fucking hands.
Works hands. One worker, 3 supervisors.
1, 2, 3. Adam doing all the work.
Oh, hey.
That's just normal. What are you up to, Ruby?
We are running a new power cable for the fuel pump. Running it through here to hook up to our new relay panel, which is going down in the passenger footwell? Into the passenger footwell. So this is the panel that I've made to go under the dash behind the glove box. I've pulled out the AC airbox thingy, and I'll just join up the blower to the heater control box thingy at the back with some flexi tube. But I've just made this panel which bolts up behind in place of that. But then the glove box will actually go over all of this. So I've got the ECU mounted, I've got this fuse block, and then I need 5 relays to mount on this as well. So it's going to be pretty tight, but I'm just going to sort of stagger them down the side. So those are offset so there's more room for the wiring to run down and out of the way. Then those can be powered by that top blades. Those ones can be powered by the bottom blades, and everything just running straight out the side.
Yeah, sure, but
there's just not a lot of room there between. This is literally between the blower and the
so you
heater
can't
box.
put that over here.
I can't. It ends up with the plug being too much of a tight angle. Like literally it's bent 90 degrees straight out of the plug. So I'll mount all those like that.
Just making another intercooler pipe for Ruby's car. Start off with just a 2 3/4 LE 90 degree bend. When you run the intercooler up high like we do, you can kind of get away with just making it out of one bend. Same with the passenger side over there, left hand side over there. We tend to do those 2.5 inch. So yeah, just cut up a bend here, just pretty much just 45. You cut it through the middle, so you end up with 2 45s, and then just join a bit of straight in the middle, and it basically fits straight in. So go and tack those together, and then throw it back in and see how it fits.
She fit good, Graham? Are you cranking her up to 100?
I'll
Boy.
give it a bit of a brush up so that it matches the roof.
Nice. So I got one little panel sort of mocked up. We've got 5 relays on here. So we will probably run it as these 2 top ones will be fans and connect up to these top spades of power. And then down here we'll have like a main relay which will power up sensors and injectors and stuff, and then we'll have a separate one for coils, and then this one here for fuel pump. And yeah, everything is just mounting up in here, so directly between the blower motor and the heater box. I'll get this all mounted and then just have a flexi tube going between the blower and the heater box, just so I still got blower for the windscreen and stuff on rainy days and stuff like that. Yeah, Adam's been twisting away in here. Looks like pretty much all of this stuff is done. So water temp, air temperature, intake temperature thing, VCT, and something else, TPS. Fans here. We have it's the crank angle sensor one. Oh, down here, the crank angle sensor here. So we've got the car up on the hoist. We've moved this V8 supercar out of the way and put this normal S chassis up on the hoist. Gonna chuck the flywheel and clutch on and get the gearbox bolted up. Woo! Yeah, boy. So we've just got the old XCD 5-puck jobby bearing. Quite a few others to worry about. Loom update. We have some plugs going on. Check the plugs. We have, let's say, the air temperature sensor plug.
Out of the way, Reubens.
Sorry, I'm being ushered out of the way. And we also have some clutch action.
So we don't have those issues here. You just have.
So we got the nice professional M8 cap screws. Man, this looks like a show clutch. Look good, looking good. And put the new throw out in the gearbox. So we are pretty much ready to rock and roll. Get that back up in there.